Yo, what's up? What's up? How y'all feeling? You already know. Let's get it going. Fam, it's going to be a great live tonight. It's going to be a fantastic live. You got to see this. Oh, my man Bridger's already in the building. It's going down. Hey, look, everybody. I don't like to waste time. I don't like to waste your time. I know you hate when your time is wasted, but do me a favor. On a night like this, doing something like this, hit that airplane right now and share this with 5 people that you care about and 5 people that you totally don't even like. You know why? We care about these 5 people, so we want them to have great information. And the people we totally don't like, God will be happy because we're going to share good stuff with them. You know what I'm saying? You got to share that. Come on, hit the airplane and share this right now. It's going to be amazing. You already know it's your boy Jay the Trader. I love to trade, but more importantly, I love teaching people how to trade. With this financial skill that we have, with this literacy that we possess, it's amazing what we can do every day. If you watch my stories, you watch me make, I don't know, I think I made like $1,500 in like 4 minutes or something like that. If you check the stories, and this doesn't happen everywhere, but I have a guy and he's a multiplier. No lie. This guy's a multiplier. What do you mean by multiplier? Okay, so this is what he knows how to do. Like, dig this. Your money is good, but imagine if you had more. Imagine if you could start some sort of something where people could invest in you, invest in your skill, invest in your ability, invest in you. Can you imagine that? Like, you might be trading right now. You're trading with one contract, 2 contracts. Imagine if you were trading with 100 or 200. Imagine what you would do every day in the market. If you're trading with one contract today and you're making 187 or $200 a day, if you had 10 contracts, you would be making 2,000. And if you had 200 contracts, Jesus, things just get crazy. The guy's a multiplier because what he knows how to do is create funds, help you start a fund. I want to bring on a guy by the name of Bridger. Everybody, I want to see the hearts. I want to see the claps. I want to see the likes. I want to see it go crazy because there he is, the man, the myth, the legend. Bridger, what's
What's
good?
up? How's it going?
I'm feeling good, man. How about you?
This is great. I'm excited to be on. We're gonna have a fun time today.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Everybody, go crazy in the comments. I mean, if you're there, go to hearts. If you're a bully, drop the muscle up. You dig? You already know what we're doing. We're going to get the bread because that's what we have to do. We're earning our time back by using the skills that we possess. This man is amazing. And I just want to say thank you first and foremost for even being on the live, bro. Thank you.
Jay, it's good to be here. I love your audience and your stuff, and I'm excited to chat for just a few minutes with you guys. I love the intro too. That was awesome. I probably could be a top 5 intro I've ever had in my life from anybody, including my wedding. So that was pretty good. Um, Here we are. But yeah, I'm excited to chat, talk about how to scale inside of your trade, scale what you're doing. That's what
Yes.
we're all about. So we try to do, and it's pretty fun. So
I love it. I love it.
yeah.
So let's just start it from the top. The man's name is Bridger Pennington. Growing up where you grew up, like, you got to tell me, what's your childhood nickname? That's the first thing.
It's well, Bridge. Bridge is an easy one, you
Uh,
know.
Everybody calls you Bridge. That's a good.
Bridge, and then Oats is a backup one. I don't know why that one just picked up as a kid, and people just
Is
call
it
me Oats forever.
Oats?
Like Quaker Oats, like oats you eat, like literally. Anyways, but Bridge is a short one. So there you go.
For my man Bridge, aka Oats. Somebody drop some Quaker icons. Somebody drop some oat icons. Let's just get it going for my guy. Everybody who comes on live needs an icon. So it's good to see everybody in the place. Make sure you share this. So let's just start from the beginning. Where are you from, man?
Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City.
So yeah, I love it. I love it here. Salt Lake City. If by the way, if I was able to do what I've done, and we're gonna talk about starting funds, scaling hedge funds, private equity, and venture capital. That's what we talk about and teach. If I
Yeah.
was able to do it in Salt Lake City, you guys can do it pretty much in any city you're in the entire world. That's what we go about. But how to scale your trades, investments, all that kind of stuff. It should be fun. But Salt Lake City is where I'm at. How about you?
Born and raised in Salt Lake.
Born and raised, yeah, Salt Lake. Yeah, I love it
Cool.
here. It's awesome.
That's really, really dope.
Yeah.
Right now, I'm sure the ladies want to know, like, married, single, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's okay. ladies, he's gone. The cute ones are always gone.
Yeah, married, and I've got a baby on the way in September, so it's gonna be awesome. Yeah, we're pretty excited. Our first baby boy.
Young Oats.
Yeah, there we go. Oates Junior is coming out on
Oh,
in September,
Junior.
so
Oh my goodness.
yeah, it should be pretty fun.
I'm very, very happy for you, man. Very, very happy for you. Now here's a good question. Where did it start with you and funds? Like, why did you say I'm going to start my own fund? How did that even happen?
Yeah, well, let's dive into it. By the way, I'm going to use the word fund a lot in this
Oh,
conversation, just for everyone context. When I say fund, all it is literally just a pool of money. Literally, a fund is just a pool of money. Investors can put money into that pool, and then us as fund managers can draw from that pool, and we can go make investments in whatever we have fit in our PPM and LPA. So, for instance, a private equity fund is just the same pool of money. They can go buy private ownerships of companies. A hedge fund, all it is a pool of money. They can go buy public securities. A real estate fund, same pool of money. They go buy real estate. Venture capital, same pool of money. They go invest in startups. They're all structured pretty much the same. Anyways, I think that's good to make clear, and just it's a actually pretty interesting world, the fund world, and more wealth than anything scaled in there. But my background, I'll give you the short story. We can go longer if you'd like, but I grew up in a very entrepreneurial household, regular household. And went to college. First 2 years of college, I started 6 different businesses. I did like built websites for people, forex trading. I did real estate wholesaling, like any YouTube career. I tried it out, and finally, my dad grabs me. He's like, "Bridger, you're kind of like a chicken with your head cut off. I want you to go meet with one of my successful business partners." And I go meet with this guy. He lives in this gorgeous, huge white mansion. I was just thrown. I was like, "What the heck?" Because my dad, we lived in a normal, nice house. It was nice. It was whatever, just normal. This dude lived in this huge mansion, cars, pool, like the whole thing, right? And I was super intrigued. I was like, "How did you do this?" And he goes, "I was just like you in my 20s, but we started an investment fund." And he goes, "Me and your dad started a fund a few years ago. We manage over $8 billion with a B, $8 billion of real estate at the time." Today they manage over $25 billion of real estate. That's 11 times bigger than Cardone Capital. And just to put it in perspective, right? That's how big. And I was like, no, like that's like, anyways, I was blown away. I'm telling you the short story, but he tells me, he's like, "Yeah, me and your dad are pretty much equal business partners on this." Like, and I was wanting to mentor. He says, "Go talk to your dad. Your dad knows way more about this than I do." And I went, "Okay." And I went to my dad's house. I was like, "Dad, what the heck? Like, what's going on? Like,
not
yeah, like, why are you driving a car with 300,000 miles on it? Like, why haven't I been able to order a soda at Chipotle for the last 10 years? Like, what's going on, you know?" And so he laughs and he goes, "Bridger, yes, we run this big fund, all this stuff." And long story short, teaches me about funds, sits me down and starts teaching me how this world of high finance works. Because this is one of the most lucrative careers you could possibly have, is running a fund. You look at the Forbes 100 list, it's riddled with fund managers. And so he's taught me how to do funds. About 8 months later, I decided to launch my own fund. I had a great idea. I was working at a company. I put it together, all the pieces. I talked to my dad. He loved it. I talked to the owners of the business. They loved it. We put it all together. And I was like, "Hey, I got to raise money. If what the one thing you need for a fund is dollars." And so I was like, "Well, I'm going to pitch my dad." My dad's apparently got all this money. Obviously, he's not buying jets or cars or anything. So let's pitch him. And so I go pitch my dad on a late Sunday night. I'm like, "Dad, my best pitch voice possible. How would you like to be our first investor into our fund?" And he kind of laughs and he goes, "Bridger, I have the money to invest, but if I invest in your fund, I would ruin the experience of you raising money on your own.
yeah,
This is a lesson. And I think this is a crutch. If I invest with you, it'll be a crutch that you'll never be able to recover from. Your
right.
first investor is your hardest investor, and you need to go do this on your own." And we had a big tough love moment, and he kicked me out and he said, "No." And he said, "This is how you need to go out and find investors and all this stuff." And anyways, kicked me on the street. I took him up on the challenge. I went out. We raised a whopping $49,000 for our first fund. It was a teeny little fund, just small, but it was enough to get started. We were doing these small little loans. We got it up and running. It was awesome. Our first group of investors got a 64% return. It was awesome. We closed that first one. We launched a second fund, and we kind of restructured some things. And that fund we scaled, we raised and deployed millions of dollars out of that fund. I just sold that fund 2 months ago to a competitor. And right now we're launching a third fund and just scaling away. We're doing real estate in this fund. It's going to be really awesome. So that's the long and the short of it. My dad has never invested still this day in any deal, project, fund, anything. I pitch him all the time, dude. Nothing. I'm striking out. I got nothing for him. So there you go. But good life lessons and taught us how to do it. And so now we help actually online. Some people were saying they followed our stuff before. We actually help teach people how to do funds themselves. So we bring my dad on as a coach. My brother is a securities attorney. He's a securities attorney at a $900 million real estate fund prior and does law for funds. We bring in other mentors to help coach and teach people like regular people like me and you to start funds.
Right.
We've had an incredible rate of successful funds. We actually have, we're talking trading and stuff like that. We have one group started a year ago. They've raised for their trading arm, I believe it's over $300 million they've raised for their trading arm. In total have raised $700 million in 1 year. Number of groups, hedge funds, small hedge funds raised $1 million, $5 million, $10 million, all over the board. It's been incredible to see what people can do. If you have a great thesis, a great portfolio, or whatever you've got, great strategy, why not scale it with the fund, right? That's what we always say. Why not scale? Instead of just taking, family and money, a lot of people go, oh, I'm going to take like my best friend wants to give me some money and my uncle, and you take some money and then it's kind of weird relationships and it's not structured right. And you're worried if you're going to get sued. Just set up a fund. It's so much better and it's actually legal. And anyways, that's what we teach. So sorry, I went on a tangent there, but that's the story. That's the story, Jay. There you go.
I love it. I love it. Hey, look, so everyone who's watching, all of you who are watching, you're with Bridger Pennington, okay? Like, I know that you're afraid to like leave because he's saying amazing things. I'm going to talk for about 30 seconds. So if you click the icon at the top, then click follow him, you won't miss a thing, because I'm just going to tell everybody that's on here, click the airplane right now. Share this. Why are we sharing this? Because it's 2 words that we live by. If you're a bond bully, you already know what I'm going to say. We grow and we serve. We grow and we serve. Bridger's dad grew. How did he serve Bridge well? Okay, well, this is what he did to young Oates. He said, no, you can't have my money. You have to go and do it yourself because you'll learn more, you'll get better. I'm telling you right now, I can teach you how to trade. I can turn you into an ATM. Yeah, of course I can. It's easy. I've done it for thousands of people before. But what do you do after that? How do you scale? My thing is, let's show you the people who really have the skill. On August the 14th, our virtual conference, Bridge is one of the speakers. Obviously, there's valuable information in his mind, but what I love more than anything is that his heart is in the right place to ensure that people just like you and me, not some Wall Street stuff, I'm talking about like regular folks, are going out here killing it with the skill set that they have. Bridge, could you talk a little bit about like the one student that really knew nobody and he didn't have any connections and he learned from you, and now what's going on? Can you give us some of that, please?
Yeah, actually, I'm trying to think of a few different examples, and thanks for shout out. Go follow Jay. I don't know if people are in my stuff following you, but go to the follow as well. And yeah, and by the way, on the Wall Street thing, I know a lot of people have questions of, do I need licenses, regulations, all this stuff. There's all these types of things that go through people's head. There's actually a number of people coming, Bridger, and that's what the problem is. Most people don't believe that they could ever start a fund, right? This is reserved for the Ivy League elite group, and you got to be born in the Vanderbilt family, whatever, right? And it's just not true. It's just not. And I'm living proof. I'm not a college grad. My dad graduated with C's and B's. I mean, we're just we never worked on Wall Street, all that kind of stuff. Anyways, I can talk about that more, but just living proof. But one example comes to mind. Gentleman joined our group, really, wanted to just, number one, learn about funds. It was like, okay, great. Hopped in and was able to build a network with great people in there, partnered up with another guy in the group, and they raised, I want to say last I checked, it was $9 million. I want to say, though, they updated me, it's above 12, 13 now, but for sure $9 million they raised to go do private equity. So they're buying small little franchises, little businesses. It's incredible. And this guy was like, dude, I literally had no direction. I came in here just to learn and meet people, and he had a little bit of a skill set, and they partnered up, and it was just incredible to see what happened. But for people too, just watching this, by the way, I just talk about a program course. I don't care. I don't care if you buy. We have programs, stuff like that. I'm sure Jay's the same way. We're here to help people, and for me at least, no one else online talks about funds. Like literally, no
Nobody.
one does it. No
Nobody.
one. And
Nobody.
so it's reserved for these, Harvard grads. And so we said, screw that. We're gonna start exposing it and sharing knowledge. Guys, I make money in my funds. We do other stuff over there. Like I can do that all day. I like to do this. I like to give and help other people get in the game. And it builds my network and connections. I love it too for all those reasons. So I'm sure Jay can say the same thing about his, trading versus, having programs online as well. But it's pretty fun to be a part of.
It really is. I think, I make my money as a trader because I'm a trader, but what I have in my head, they don't teach anywhere. Like they literally don't teach it. If you go to Florida State or University of Florida, if you go to UM, if you go to Harvard, if you go to, like, they don't teach. I've had people who went and worked on Wall Street and don't know what I taught until I taught it to them. And the service that you're providing, the service that we believe in, is helping people grow, helping people be better than they were before they met us. And that's really the heart piece of it for me. The reason why Bridge is a part of what we're doing on August 14th at the conference, by the way, come to the conference, because if you think he just taught you something now, like Jesus Christ, just wait until the guy
we're gonna go all in, bro, on the conference. Like we're gonna go deep on how to do it, like how to put it together, licenses, structure, SEC, how to raise capital, how to start from beginning, all that kind of stuff. It's gonna be fun on the conference. So I'm excited. It's gonna be way fun.
Oh my God, it's got too much knowledge. Hey, look, I know they didn't teach it to you. Your mama didn't teach you, your daddy didn't teach you, okay? But don't worry, Bridge is gonna teach you. You know why? You're good at baking cakes. What's better though? You need like 2 more ovens, don't you? You need maybe a real kitchen, right? Maybe you need to figure out how to get some money around those good cakes everybody wants from you every day. Maybe you're really good at frying chicken. Hey, you're great at chicken. Think about it, bro. You can fry the best chicken in the world, but you just got yourself, and maybe your nephew help you on the weekends, and you got your little one food truck. What happens if you really put some skill behind your skill? Imagine if you really put the knowledge behind what's going on, man. And whether you're a real estate investor or a trader, whether you're have an idea about investing in other asset classes or anything, you need to learn from Bridger Pennington. He is one of a kind when it comes to bringing this kind of knowledge to the space. This conference is virtual. It is a virtual conference on August the 14th. Bridge, I know that you made time tonight for it. Tell your lady I say I appreciate it. Thank you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I appreciate, and I love the sneaker spinning. Like, that's a new element. You dig? I'm with that. Thank you.
We actually give that away. If anybody raises over $10 million in their fund, we give them a pair of shoes and the floating shoe display, and they're all custom made, and we put your logo on it and stuff. So, anyways, pretty fun. Pretty good there.
So everybody, your goal should now be to learn from Bridge and then get a pair of shoes that can float. Okay, that's all it is.
There it is. Good.
Before we leave, before it's over, August the 14th, could you tell the people a little bit about what you might talk to them? Tell them a little bit about what they might learn, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, 100%. We're gonna go deep on fund structure. Actually, for people that are brand new and versus people we're gonna do the whole gambit of if you're advanced as well. So brand new people, what is a fund? How do you put it together? What's this whole world of raising capital, pooling it together, and deploying it, whether it's you're going to trade fried chicken, like you mentioned, or trade options, or do forex, or we have guys in our group doing solar farm funds. We have guys buying scripts in Hollywood and selling those to HBO and Netflix and all these groups. We got other groups that buy property in Brazil. We have guys doing green energy deal. I mean, it's just like crazy. Really, if you have a business that needs to scale and money is the only thing stopping you, a fund is a really great way to lever up and scale. Yes, you can do VC angel investing. You can raise money. There's a lot of different ways, but a fund is a very efficient way that you can scale without giving up equity and all. Anyways, always good. I can go on for on and on. Now, for more advanced people, we're going to talk parallel funds. We're going to talk Cayman Island, Luxembourg, Ireland funds, overseas offshore accounts, this fund structure of how a massive deca-billion-dollar fund runs. It's not just one pool. They have hundreds of funds. They funnel up together for different reasons. We'll talk about all that. And then we'll talk about, for people like us, regular people, because I'm not that smart. So it's like, how to I got to dumb it down for myself of like how to dumb people go and start funds and do this. And so that's how I try, at least for me to explain it to myself. I always use whiteboards and visuals because like I need that to explain it. And that's how we're gonna walk through the whole fund launch format, how to actually get one off the ground. And it's not as crazy as you think. There's hundreds and hundreds of people like me and you that run successful funds right now, and it's an incredible space to be in. It's one of the most lucrative business models on the planet is running a fund. Go look at the Forbes 100 list. Go look at these huge fund managers. Just go look at how much money they're making. I mean, everyone's up in arms about Citadel, right? And Ken Griffin. Do you know Ken Griffin makes around $100 million a month on his fund? This is not like tech founders, like their stock price, like Jeff Bezos, his stock price jumps up and goes down, but like net worth goes up. No, Ken Griffin, cash in the bank.
Yes.
He makes $100 million a month. Cash in the bank. Like it's like it's a great business model. Okay, it's a great business model. So, anyways, we're gonna talk about all that on in August on the conference, and it's gonna be pretty fun. I'm excited.
Man, I am grateful. Everybody, do me a favor. Drop the muscle ups, drop the hearts, drop the likes. You know what I'm saying? I just want you to show a little appreciation for this guy who's standing in a great space, doing a great service by pulling back the curtains on his own access and letting us know the type of titan that he learned from, and then providing that kind of knowledge to us. Everybody show him some love. If you're not following him, by God, by now, clearly go follow him. Also, drop the registry link, you know what I'm saying, Bridge, so everybody could buy the baby some Pampers, you dig? You know what I'm saying? We want to make sure the baby gets Pampers and wipes and cool stuff like that.
I'll buy my own Pampers and wipes, okay? You guys keep that money. We'll take care of it on this side, but I love it.
Bridge, I appreciate you, man. Much love. Give my best to the family.
Hey, thank you so much. It's been fun to be on. I'm excited for the conference, Jay. And people that are coming from my side of things, go give Jay a follow. He puts out great. I love it. So, anyways, Jay, thank you, man.
Much love, brother. Take care. Oh my goodness, that was crazy. That was nuts, folks. You really want to take things to the next level? I think you met somebody tonight that can help you do that. The question is now, what are you waiting on? Make sure that you're in the building on August the 14th. Make sure you're there August the 14th for our virtual conference. It's generational wealth. It's not just how to get the money, but it's how to gain wealth, how to keep wealth, and how to pass it to the next generation. How to magnify your skill. I think that along with our other speakers, Bridger is going to be fantastic. You don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. You just don't want to miss it. All right? Man, I appreciate everybody that's in this joint. Make sure you go. If you're interested, click the link in my bio. There's a registration and sign up there. You already know what it is. Oh, man. Showtime. All right, then, y'all. I'll talk to you next time. Take care.